Hey everybody, this is Tammy at All About Living, and we're back in the kitchen this evening and we're getting ready to cook dinner. We are going to have chicken and yellow rice with sweet potatoes. So let's get on over and see our ingredients. Okay, now you guys know that I'm not a big proponent of lots and lots of ingredients, but through the years, I've been making this a long time. This is what makes perfect yellow rice. But when I make it, I just set my spices out and I dump till it looks good in the pot. This time, we're going to start with the basic and go from this end to this end. And as I put it in and I say an amount, if I don't like that amount, I'm going to add more. You understand? Okay, so that's where we are. So you're going to need some salt, pepper, turmeric, paprika, cumin, garlic powder, sazon, and minced garlic. You're going to need some rice, some chicken obviously, some extra virgin olive oil just for the bottom of the pan to brown your chicken when we get there, and some chicken broth. For the sweet potatoes, all we need is 4 sweet potatoes, some brown sugar, and a little bit of butter. That one is in the 3 ingredient range. Alright, first thing we're going to do is take this chicken out and set it on our cutting board. And we're just going to cut it into small bite-sized pieces. Doesn't have to be perfect. They don't all have to be the same size. None of that stuff. We're just going to just cut it so that it basically fits on a fork. That's it. Now we're going to go over to the stove and get that pan hot and get our olive oil in there and start browning and seasoning our chicken. We're going to go for a medium-high flame. And then we're going to put that pot on there and we're going to let that pot get hot. That takes a couple of minutes and then we'll get started. My pan's good and hot now. Two rolls around of my olive oil. I'm going to drop my chicken in there. Hear it sizzle. That means my pan was hot, and that's what I want. Now, okay, salt is salt, and that is all on you. I'm going to put probably a whole teaspoon in here. That looks good. I can't really measure peppercorns either, so we're just going to go till it, till I got a good base and all my chicken is covered. Okay. Oops. Okay, we're going to go with a half a teaspoon. Nah, let's go ahead and not quite another half teaspoon, but we're going to just put a little more in there. See what I mean? I mean, I've done it so long, I just know what it's supposed to look like. Half a teaspoon of paprika, half a teaspoon of cumin. You don't have to put the cumin. I mean, that one's, I just felt like putting it in tonight. I want a whole teaspoon of sazon with saffron. and a half a teaspoon of turmeric. And actually I'm going to put a little more because I'm going to put half a teaspoon and then a half of a half a teaspoon. How about that? Alright. And we're going to put a whole teaspoon of minced garlic, because we already put some garlic powder in there, so I think that'll be enough. Alright, now we're gonna, oh, now I'm sticking, because now I'm sticking. Nah, I'm not sticking too bad. There we go, yeah, we're okay. Okay, I see, look at the pretty color on that chicken. All of it's coated. We are well on our way to chicken and rice. Here we go. See what I mean? You know, what you do is you just get all your spices out that you're going to use at one time and just set them right there in front of you. Okay, guys, now we've got that done. They're brown. You know, we just showed you the pot, and they're all nice and pretty and are all coated in those spices. Now we're going to come over here and add 2 cups of chicken broth. Actually, I think we're going to need a little more than that. So I'm going to go in the refrigerator, and I know I got like a cup or something in this other one. I think I'm going to make that 3 cups. See, it's all about eyeballing and knowing what you got and what you're doing. Okay, I added that other cup of chicken broth because I ended up with, I think, more chicken. It said, you know, I mean, I usually use a pound of chicken for Randy and I, and then we have it for lunch the next day. So, because it basically, this recipe will do 4 people. Well, it just doesn't look like I'm going to have enough juice, so I added that other cup. If when you do it and your chicken goes in, you don't necessarily have to. It's an eyeball kind of thing. Okay, and we're going to add 1 cup of rice. We're going to give it a stir. We're going to turn it up on high. And we're going to put the lid on it. And we're going to leave the lid on for about 10 minutes, and then we're going to check it, make sure it's not sticking, and then we'll probably turn it down to finish cooking the rice. That's done. Now we're going to move on to the sweet potatoes. Okay, now we're going to get on our sweet potatoes, and we're just going to, you know what, I'm just going to go ahead. I normally make medallions, you know, round, but just another way to do it. We're just going to slice them like this. That's one. All right. Now we're going to go over here and get this pan hot. All right, we're going to shoot for a medium to low flame. Maybe just a little bit more than that. There we go. Let's put it there. Okay, we're going to get that pan hot. Take a couple of minutes and we'll be right back. I see all this steam coming out, so I know it's boiling. Look at there. All right, we need to give that a stir. Make sure we're not sticking. Put the lid back on and turn it down. Not all the way to low, but like you were cooking rice, like you were cooking regular rice. So low, medium, low, and you're good to go. All right. We're going to use about a half a cup of butter. See my pan sizzling? It's hot. just going to drop our sweet potatoes in there. And we're going to reach in this brown sugar and put about a half a cup of that too. And then if I can get the lid off this salt, there we go. We're going to salt it. And you know, salt makes things sweeter. Now we're going to put the lid on that. And we're going to turn it up just a hair. Okay. And we're good. All we got to just do is wait for dinner. Okay. I think it's a little too high. See how I'm bubbling already? I don't want that. I don't want it bubbling, so I'm going to go ahead and I'll stir up that sugar while I'm in there. And then I'm going to turn it back down. To medium low, which is about right there. I want them to slowly cook, not cook hard and fast and make that sugar hard and stick to the bottom of the pan. I just want it to just slowly cook. Okay, we're going to check this. Oh, see, I did need that extra broth. But we're going to just, yep, we're not sticking. We're nice and pretty and yellow. We're just going to let it keep cooking. Awesome sauce. If you buy yellow rice, then just use yellow rice. You know, you can make it just as good. You know, Vigo makes one, Zatarain's makes one, you know, and they're all good. If you try to use Vigo rice and then add all those spices and you're doubling it, it's going to be pretty yucky. You know, homemade is always better. It doesn't have any additives, preservatives, MSG. It just has flavor. Okay, we're going to check these. Oh yeah, look at that. They are soft and sweet and ready to eat. Okay, now we're going to go over here and check our chicken and rice. And I'm pretty sure it's done too. Alright, I'll plate that up. I'll come over here and get us some of these sweet potatoes. Okay, let's get us some sweet potatoes on here. And you have a perfect savory and sweet dinner. Okay, everybody, if you found any value in our video tonight, then come back and see us, like, subscribe, and share, and we'll see you next time. Bye.